you are black. Your nose is not supposed to look like that. Your nose is not supposed to look like them. Your nose is not supposed to look like that. You are black. The doctor who did Glorilla nose, no, they did wrong. But it was only so much you could do to her nose, so it's kind of like, it ain't even their fault. And y'all, we could tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and said, Andy, baby, we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so ugly, it is, y'all, it's like this. It go out, then go. She look like the people from the Grinch, Whoville people. Like, girl, you could have kept your original nose. Wasn't nothing wrong with the original nose. But baby, the nose that you have now, look a hot ass motherfucking mess. Glorilla. And now you have to live with that. You ain't got no choice but to like it. You ain't got no choice unless you're gonna go back under that table and let them redo it. And at this point, you're gonna have to stop because they already done cut everything. Really, I don't understand. Like, it's ugly. And now you look, and then they say, y'all, they talking about, and she still don't look good. She still ain't cute. Glorilla, baby. I don't know who told you to go get this. I don't know if they bully you into going to go get this or what the case may be, but absolutely not. That shit look a hot ass mess. That doctor is dead the fuck wrong. And you dead the fuck wrong right with him.
Y'all, Glorilla done touched her fucking nose, bro. BBLs are out. Nose jobs are in. These bitches are getting Whoville nose, turned up, small, pinched. Like, this shit looks terrible. Michael Jackson would have been so happy right now. Like, y'all are getting the Jackson 5 special. Like, what is going on? This is so crazy. Like, first Summer Walker, oh my God, her first nose was so pretty. She fucked it up. And I don't talk about people's looks. I don't talk about people's looks because I am far from perfect. I am far from fucking perfect. But once you get it done, it's like, I can't help but compare. Like, that's the whole point of the before and after, like, you know what I mean? But like, you know, if you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, but damn.
Do you see how wide my nose is? But it still fits my face proportionately? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to change the appearance of my nose when it structures my entire face? Why are we getting rhinoplasty? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Rhinoplasty? I don't know. It's bullshit. Can we leave, black girls, can we leave our faces alone? Like, some makeup, let's do the makeup, let's do the hair, but now we changing the important stuff. You're gonna look off balance. You're gonna look like a Picasso picture.
All I'm saying is there's definitely a large overlap between people who are outraged at the New York Times Square statue and the people who are running to get these rhinoplasties. I would say we've come a long way when it comes to representation for Black women on TV and media. And unfortunately, I think a lot of that progress is being rapidly undone by several trends and popular beliefs, one of them being the femininity movement. Black women, I want you to understand that the average femininity coach is going to tell you that your features are not classy or they're not elegant. Whether overtly or subliminally, a lot of them are telling you that the hair that grows out of your head is not classy. Your natural nose is not elegant or refined. Your body type is not beautiful and it's not feminine. And unfortunately, a lot of y'all have a very narrow idea of what beautiful or elegant or classy or wealthy looks like when it comes to Black people. And it's not everyone, but there are definitely some factors that let me know that a Black person probably got a rhinoplasty because she sees it as a status symbol. And I think a lot of us are chasing an image that we see on social media that doesn't actually translate or make sense in real life. The social currency that you collect on Instagram is not what you're going to get on a day-to-day basis. It's not, at least not at the cost that you're expecting. So I don't think that plastic surgery is always equal to self-hate, just like I don't think that straightening your hair means that you hate your natural hair. But I absolutely do think that we're seeing a rise in the alt-right, conservative, trad pipeline, whatever you want to call it, and the overlap of anti-Blackness and trying to grasp onto certain structures of power to get closer to wealth or status. And it's honestly really, really, really sad.
Y'all see my nose? Literally, when I was just in middle school, a fucking 8th grade, bitch. You don't know how many times I got called a rat for having a fucking pointy nose. Oh, you rat, you rat, you rat. Now you hoes is going to pay for a pointy fucking nose? Bitch, my middle school self cannot believe it's like so many things that you hoes used to try to bully bitches about for naturally having. Now you hoes is going to get it. Another example, big lips. I used to bully the fuck out of people with big lips. Now you hoes going to get it. This is just, I'm going to say, this message is just love yourself. Love yourself. Don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about your looks, nothing. Because at the end of the day, bitch, they could bully you for having something that you naturally have, and 10 years later, bitch, you're going to pay for it. So just love yourself.
So I hardly ever get on this and talk, and I probably should. That's probably why I don't have a large following. And to be honest, I'm not that invested to care that much. But anyway, I do want to talk about this one topic that keeps coming up on my For You page. And I'm seeing a lot of Black women get nose jobs. Like, y'all are going to, I think, Turkey to get these noses done. And I have some reservations about it, but I'm gonna tell you why. So for starters, I have a very wide nose, and I've always loved my nose because this is literally my father's nose. Like, if you look at all my siblings, we all have the same exact nose. In fact, like, all of his grandkids have this nose. And I think because I have so much adoration for my father and respect for my father and love for my father, this is like the one feature I would never change. And I think it's because I would feel like there would be a disconnect. I would also feel like it would hurt his feelings that the one feature, or the one of many features that I inherited, I don't like. So I say all that to say, cherish your wide nose. It's pretty. And some of y'all honestly looked way better before the procedure, and it just looked painful. I don't know. Like I said, I'm all for making what makes you feel better. But me personally, I love my nose, and y'all should too.
Is it controversial to say that women of color who get nose jobs are self-hating? My next question is, when you go to your consultation and you're giving reference photos to your surgeon, who's in those photos? What are those reference photos? Because every time that I see a woman of color get a nose job, it's a nose that doesn't fit her face. And typically when I hear a woman talking about their insecurities, it's usually a feature that is tied directly to their race. I just don't like my nose. It was too big. Girl, you're Black. Your nose is supposed to be big. Or, I don't like my nose because it's got a bump. Baby, it's supposed to. It's supposed to. So my question is, what makes you feel like the bump on your nose, or like the width of your nose, what makes you feel like that's not cute? Pause. Take a moment to reflect. What makes you feel as though those features are not cute? Just a question. I don't need y'all trying to jump me, okay?
Okay, so y'all sitting up here talking about Glorilla nose. I don't know if she trolling, she using a filter, or she really did get her nose done. She haven't really came out and confirmed it yet. I know she said yep and did or something like that, but she still ain't really came out and said, yeah, I got my nose done. I like her other nose. I liked it. So I don't know if y'all pressured her into doing this, or maybe that's something that she always wanted to fix about herself. Maybe she was always insecure about it. If I was rich, I would fix some stuff on my body also. It's just that they all go to the same doctor. It still looked the same, but it got a point to it, like that pointy upward look, like with all the money. I wish they would like go to someone that specialized in ethnic, noses. But I like that they gave her enough room to, if she don't like it, she can go get it done again. I wish she would go to like K. Michelle or Lori Harvey or even Tiana Taylor doctor, because baby, they did wonders. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do y'all think? Do y'all like that she got her nose done, or do y'all like her old nose?
I don't care if I had all the money in the world. I would never get a nose job. Once someone gets a nose job, they are about to enter into an identity crisis. Your nose literally frames your face. Whether you love it or hate it, that nose makes or breaks your face. You change that, you will never look the same. Granted, I have seen people, who had like disfigured noses or like, something was wrong with it, like, messed up and they got nose jobs and, it looked nice. But getting a nose job just because you want your nose a little bigger or a little smaller is going to fuck you up. You want to know why? Because that shit is never going to look right. Never. And you're going to have to keep getting surgeries because you're going to want to know, why do you look so off? You look off because you should have never fucking touched your nose.
Why are so many black women going to Turkey to get the Whoville special and coming back looking like this? Like, I mean, is this like the new beauty standard? Because y'all, that doesn't look like a Scandinavian or Caucasian nose. It doesn't look like an East African nose. Like, what is your inspiration? Like, what picture are they taking to these doctors in Turkey and showing them that they want? Are y'all asking for that? Is that what you want it to look like? Because I've scrolled past a few videos and a lot of these rhinoplasties, ethnic rhinoplasties, are not looking human. Like, it doesn't fit your face, doesn't look good on most people. But why is the nose tip always turned up? Like if you want a slimmer nose, I can understand that. But why do you want it to point upwards? Why would you want to create more distance between your nose and the top of your lip?
Black women and nose jobs. The only thing I'm going to contribute to this conversation is that a couple of weeks ago, I got a comment from a black woman that told me I needed to work on contouring my nose better. I'm RAYCH Jackson, and I clicked the profile and it was an active user, right? Because sometimes I get hate comments, y'all, and I'd be like, all right, like whatever, bro. Like, you're a private account, like, or you're just whatever. But it was an actual black woman. And basically, to give y'all a rundown, I had concealer, blush on the cheek. And I ran out, did my errands. Then I propped my phone up because you already know we had to talk about Real Housewives. But I don't know if you can see it in some videos, but my nose has a bone right here. So my nose does, how some noses go like zoop, zoop. My nose literally goes boom, boom. And it is what it is because it's my face, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? Not like what's in the middle of my face? That comment stuck with me. I took a screenshot about it and me and my friends roasted them. And we kept them moving, right? Like, I think I blocked them. Maybe I didn't block them. I feel like I responded something like, like, you know what I mean? Like, but we moved on. And then a couple weeks later, we're getting this woman with a terrible, I think everybody has acknowledged that is not the best nose job. I think the conversation right now is, how do we get there, right? How do we get her turned up button nose from whatever she had before? And it is comments like that. And it might even be discussions like this. I don't know. This is a hard conversation because, like, if you've never been bullied about like a feature that you can't change, that you thought you were going to change, or you went through and you were like, maybe I'll do it, and then you're like, no, I'm not going to do it because that's a lot. I feel for her, man. But I also, hopefully, if you are someone out there, especially black women who want to get a nose job, just be aware, bro.
Because every time people say Glow is ugly, that becomes the conversation of the internet. People say she not even ugly. Y'all just don't like her features. Her features, she has African features. She has a wide nose. And so she went to go change that, but she looks exactly the same with a different nose. Like, not even to sound mean, but the ugly allegations are not gonna stop. Like, that nose did not elevate her face like, oh my God, she's so beautiful now. And this is just my personal opinion. Even though her nose was wide, when it comes to she's so ugly, I don't think that's what made her so ugly. So changing that girl, they still gonna be saying it. They still gonna be saying it. Because at first it was her teeth. She got her teeth done. People was still saying she's unattractive. She got her nose done. People are still saying she's unattractive. Then it take a year to settle. Okay, I guess we'll check back in a year. And this is not me saying glow is unattractive. This is me saying what the people were saying. And then also, my opinion again, I think the nose made it worse. Like, your regular nose, your real nose you were born with, wasn't bringing all the attention to you like this ugly new nose gonna bring. I'm sorry, the new nose so ugly. I can't keep it cute about that new nose. But I really don't be seeing many nose jobs that I like. So, and I don't care who have surgery. I want everybody to do whatever they want to with their body. But I just can't believe that the girls like me and like you is out here touching their face. Oh my God. Leave that alone. Leave it alone. Especially because once they start, like, you could only keep chipping away to get it right if you don't like it, if you're not happy. You know how they say measure twice so you could cut once? Because once you cut, you cut. You can't get that piece back. I be wanting to get this keloid looked at to be removed, but I'm just like, fuck it. It's just part of my face now. They're not touching my face!
All right, let's talk about it for a little moment. So apparently Glorilla just got her nose done, right? And as a big nose girly, I will admit it. I get it. I don't necessarily approve. And y'all don't eat me up in the comments. This is my opinion. I understand how critical people can be. Like, I've been talked about my nose from maybe like second grade all the way up until I graduated high school. Like, that was just one of those things that if a guy or a girl wanted to, you know, clap back at me or something, that was one of the things that they would say. If it wasn't my nose, then it was the acne on my face. You know, if I rejected somebody, oh, that's why your nose big anyway. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And it's just like, I get it. However, I don't approve because it's like, so many girls, so many ladies are influenced by and look up to these celebrities, right? And the reason why, or not the whole reason why, but one of the reasons why people feel so, you know, so pressed, we'll say that, so pressed about getting alterations done to look more feminine or to look more attractive or to look more like a standard of beauty. When they do that, they instantly start a new trend, whether they mean to or not, whether it's because they wanted to for their own comfort or satisfaction or not. They did it, and because other people that follow them, look up to them, listen to their music, whatever, support them, they automatically feel like they should do something to them as well.
I'm not influenced, but somebody else out there is now already, soon as they saw Glorilla, oh, I knew I should get, this is confirmation that I should get my nose done. I'm just going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. If you're going to do something to alter your body, in my opinion, do it for you and make it make sense. These celebrities have the money to do it. Sometimes they don't really have the money to do it, but they just find a way to, make it seem like they do. But, if you want your teeth done, close in these gaps, make them brighter, whatever. You want higher cheekbones, whatever. You want a smaller forehead or whatever. You want natural contour, whatever. You want plumper breasts, whatever. Like, I just feel like I said I was done. But y'all, it hurts me. It hurts my heart. It does. It hurts my heart, and it's actually triggering how I used to feel about myself. Seeing somebody that I was looking up to, or not really looking up to, but somebody that I was able to look at in the industry and be like, wow, like, I look like her. I have that wide nose like her, and I can still be successful. I can still go outside and be, confident in myself. But now, she done got her boobs done. She done got her nose done. Now it's like, okay, what's next? What else is society gonna bully her about? Her butt? Her butt not big enough? So y'all gonna bully her tiny body into getting a bigger booty, bigger hips?
And honestly, a lot of these nose jobs would probably look way better if people would stop going to Michael Jackson's doctor. My For You page is filled with people doing nose jobs, and y'all starting to look like creatures. Like, y'all was just better off keeping y'all original nose. Now, I get it for Glorilla. A lot of people made fun of her nose, and that's probably one of the reasons why she got the nose done. But I just feel like people shouldn't really get into people's head that much to where you have to change. Like, I just think it's crazy because y'all sat and made fun of Glorilla's nose, and now that she has gotten it done, now y'all are doing the same thing. So really, you can't win either way. If the nose job really makes her feel great, then amazing. Good for her, because at the end of the day, she's the one that's going to be looking at it every day. She went on the internet and basically confirmed that she got a nose job. But honestly, maybe she got some filler in her nose. Who knows? And honestly, a lot of these nose jobs would probably look way better if people would stop going to Michael Jackson's doctor. My For You page is filled with people doing nose jobs, and y'all starting to look like creatures.